Hey there, thanks for tuning in to another episode of The Spiritual Scientist. I'm Victor. Thank you for tuning in. So, there's been a lot of crazy things happening to me specifically, and there's so many different things I could talk to you about and make a full length video, which is astounding. It's been mind boggling, but the one that really stands out over the last couple days is something I'm just going to talk to you about. And I'm going through it. So, a lot of things happen to me on different levels, and something big and spiritual kind of happens to me once a day. So, this was 2 days ago. I got home from work and I said, I'm going to go for a run. So I ended up going for a run, and I randomly wore a orange shirt and orange shorts, so it's a matching workout set. I liked it when I bought it. It looked cool. Anyway, so I wore that and put on some glasses. I always like to try to look like I don't put random stuff on. I don't know, maybe it's a little bit of OCD, but I just like to coordinate. And then I, go for my run a little bit. Anyway, so I went for a run, and I'm wearing all orange, right? And then I see a guy, there's people driving, by me, and there's a guy who's going for a run too, and he's wearing an orange shirt, same color. So, and then there's people driving by. So I'm like, the people are, think that we're both wearing orange. It must be weird for them driving and seeing these synchronicities. And I'm trying to always, understand everything. So I run by the guy. He's waiting to cross the street, and he's going for a run. I say, nice shirt, He says, thanks. So I just thought it was funny to point out that we're both wearing orange shirts. And I'm running a little more, and I had a question the day before, which I always completely kind of forget about. And I prayed about, what is my mission? What is my mission? What is it? What's going on? Am I really this or that? What is it? I just, prayed. I mean, a little frustrated. I'm tired after work the day before, and getting a lot of things happen to me at work. And so, I prayed. Anyway, I'm running, and then I look up while I'm running. I just see it, and this cloud forms in the sky. First it looked like the praying hands, like from the emoji on your phone, and then it turned into an arch. So it looked exactly like an arch. I'm saying the cloud, it was pretty cloudless for the most part. There was just one cloud that turned into an arch. On both sides, equidistant, straight up and down, it was an arch. So I'm running. Now people are going the other direction, walking. I'm pointing. I'm going, look. They think I'm a crazy person. And I told maybe 4 people, look at the sky, look at the sky. There's a giant arch. So it was, from my point of view, maybe an inch high, but it was up in the sky, so it must have been very large. So I'm running, and finally I wanted to run towards it. I was running towards it. It was kind of in the general direction that I was going to do my run. So, which I was thinking about the whole time. I got to do a run. I'm going to do a run. I got to go over there. And then, anyway, so I'm doing my run. I lose the arch. I stood there for a minute to see if there's any kind of thing in the sky emulating it. What's going on? I thought I saw a plane. that looked a little weird, but it was high up, and I followed the plane for a while, and I don't know. So I go up a hill. I do this run where I run up a hill, and at the hardest part, it's getting the hardest part, somebody's throwing out these chairs. So there's these 2 chairs, but these chairs look like thrones. They're old, they're wooden, you know those chairs that look like a throne. But here's the thing, one smaller than the other. The one on its left side, if you were sitting on chairs, is a little smaller than the other one. And they're 2 thrones, and they're both in orange. So they're both like orange upholstery and everything, but somebody's throwing it out. So now I know this is a sign as well. And I'm like, I went like, I go up to touch the throne. Like, is this real? Is this, like, I could see I mean, it was just like, first I have this cloud that looks like an arch, and then I have these 2 thrones that are one smaller than the other on the left side of the larger one. And I'm going, whoa, whoa, whoa. So, and I go home, and then I, looked it up, and there's a lot of things about the arch in the Bible, and there's a lot of things about, 2 thrones, and it all kind of ties in with my question that I was asking God. So the whole thing biblically is amazing, and it's not just like, I wasn't like dreaming this just like really happened. Like, a real arch formed in the sky, and those things did materialize. Somebody threw them out. Just coincidentally, they were in the same exact hue as the orange in my shirt and shorts, to show me that this was the two thrones. So concerning the 2 thrones, like, boy, it's crazy. Like, to the one who is victorious at the very end, he will grant, the biblical verse says, he will grant the right to sit on the throne, just like Jesus, just like he sat on the throne with God. So there's that biblical verse, and then there's the arch about the throne. So the arch of the throne, I believe, is in sapphire, is one of them. So that ended up being this sapphire throne is there in the glory of God, and between heaven and earth is the arch, and the whole thing is just like wild. And I just, like, things like this happen to me like every day. I've been kind of getting harassed at work. A lot of things have been going on lately with me, and it's been certainly difficult. I just want to keep giving all the glory to God, and post some videos. There's a lot of things that I've seen some changes going on, and it's been certainly difficult. I do think these changes are spiritual in nature, as I said before, and this was just kind of crazy that I saw a giant, arch. It was, I would say, in the sky, as you would think of it. It looked to be, I guess, 40 feet high. It wasn't too high up in the sky. It was like the perfect place in the sky to see. If you were going to see it, kind of like a magical arch up here, it was that way. And I would say it was in a perfect spot for me to run and see it, like pretty much right in front of me. And there wasn't almost any clouds in the sky. There was just this one arch that appeared. And then the 2 thrones, there was one bigger one that was a large one, and then smaller one. It wasn't a kiddie one, but it was a smaller one next to it. So first of all, why would somebody buy two chairs that looked like thrones, both having them upholstered in the same color but different sizes, and then they're throwing them out? It's crazy. But let me know what you think in the comments. This is obviously very biblical. The thrones and the arch of the covenant and the thrones. It's quite amazing, and I have to look it up even more in the Bible, and see all the different verses. If you see something that's really interesting about it, let me know. And I'm taking all that data and correlating it, and it's exciting when we get a sign and then it leads to Bible verses. It's always really cool and exciting. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, share. I love you guys. Bye bye.